All right, guys, I got a treat for you. I'm here with David Palmer. He's the COO of Bad Days. Tell me how you play Bad Days.
You basically can go on the computer, set up a wallet with MetaMask, turn around. It's a Web3 browser game. It's a cryptocurrency-based game that was based behind the animation that's behind us, which is Bad Days. So it's a play-to-earn model that you can turn around and possibly earn crypto on. And then once you earn crypto, you win some battles. You can turn around, take that, either upgrade your character or turn it into crypto and turn that into money.
Wow, so you can play to earn money in this game.
That's correct. Play to earn crypto that can turn into money. And you can also do it via credit card. So we wanted to set something up that was for a person that didn't know about cryptocurrency and didn't have any knowledge about cryptocurrency at all or anything about the blockchain. And we wanted to make something available for those type of people to be able to jump into cryptocurrency with not a lot of involvement into it. Once they get to a point and take the cryptocurrency out, then they learn how to set up a wallet and get familiar with crypto.
How has it been like here at Comic-Con in the Middle East, like dealing with everyone that's coming through and the whole experience in itself?
Well, to be honest with you, I was kind of shocked on how many people actually showed up to the Comic-Con out in this area, out in the Middle East. I was more looking at, because I'd been to San Diego and LA and seen those Comic-Cons and how many people got drawn into it. When you go into another country, you're not so sure what's going to be the response. You know, we went in full bore, as you can see, with the booth that we have, and we wanted to make a real huge splash. And when the first day came, even the half day, so many people showed up. It was really blowing me away, and seeing the response of people being able to play the game and the kids being interested in seeing, what is this? What is the game? And then the parents going, wow, you mean my son or my daughter can play this game and actually earn something off of it instead of me just spending money on all these games and getting nothing back for it. So I think it's been a good experience to see the kid side of it and then the parent side of it also.
Tell me how the game works. So is it like one fighter fights another player? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, it's sort of like Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat, where you pick different characters' battle cards. There's battle cards or actual pogs that are inside the game, and these pogs have different attack moves that go accordingly. Usually starting from left to right, lower attack moves is the lower attacks, and then going all the way to the end, and those are the higher attack moves. Basically, what you want to do is you want to try to earn to play, and so there's a lot of different features that are inside the game that happen. And one of the features is that we're going to have a scholarship program coming out to where people that maybe don't have a lot of money that wanted to get involved with the game. What ends up happening is people that have a ton of characters but don't have the time to play, they can turn around, take those characters, loan it to another person, and that person can earn some income off of it. And it's called a scholarship program. There's also going to be situations where people are going to be able to have different battle arenas that are going to be able to come out to where we're going to have it set up sort of like a poker tournament kind of idea, to where the first, second, and third player are going to win the majority of the pot, and the other people end up putting their money into it. So there's a large amount that they can win all at once, as opposed to grinding on the game daily.
Tell me about how Bad Days is going to be in the metaverse. How's that going to work out?
Well, what we're doing is we're working on the next phase of the game, which is going to be a metaverse-style game. And with the metaverse-style game, it's going to give you 3D as opposed to two-dimensional. Also, inside of that, we're going to be building an arena that is going to actually have VR and AR inside the crowd, so that the people are going to actually be able to put on the headset, be able to watch the battles right there at home on their coffee table. It's sort of like a Star Wars chess game when he was playing Chewbacca. When C-3PO and Chewbacca were playing at the end of Star Wars, how they have three-dimensional characters that they could view. It's sort of along that same type of line, to where a person can put on the VR helmet and watch the actual battles right there on their coffee table. So we're going to base it around an arena type of setup.
So you guys have had how many NFT project releases, and with whom?
Well, we haven't had a ton of project releases. Bad Days has been the first project through Marvelous NFTs, but we've done a lot of project collaborations with different companies. The different companies we've worked with have been on the Wax blockchain and then also Ethereum blockchain. But one thing that's coming out in the near future that's going to be really good about the game is that we have all these different partnerships that we've been making, to where a company that has just NFTs but no gameplay they're going to have an opportunity to be able to take an NFT and bring their character into our game. So we got a whole bunch of different partners that have good projects, that have good NFTs but have no game, that they're going to be able to take that character, bring it into our game as long as they give a reward. So what it's going to do is it's going to create an ecosystem of multiple tokens that are going to be involved in our game, and I think we'll be the first company to do that.
This new type of gaming has its own language, like blockchain, breeding, potion, NFTs, MNFTs. So how does someone find out to know about this whole new crypto gaming play-to-earn world?
I think one easy way is that most projects need to be able to explain the basics to people. And one thing that we did is we have marvelousnfts.com that gives a breakdown, pretty self-explanatory on the white paper. You can sit there and flip through the white paper and get an understanding of the game and the background of the game. And then we have a roadmap on there to tell it A to Z on exactly where the game is going. We kind of took a different approach to our game. Most NFT projects have been selling their NFTs first and then using that money to develop the game. We took the opposite approach. What we did is we made the game first and then sold our NFTs, and then we launched our token, so that the token automatically had utility right off the bat. We took a different approach. It took a little bit longer. You know, people were probably wondering, because we flew under the radar for such a long period of time, whether are they actually going to do something? And we used that time for development, year and 4 months it took to make the game. We did the game first, and that approach has been, I think, the best thing for crypto, and hopefully it makes other people take the same approach that are doing projects. Build your game first, then go ahead and release your token, make sure your token has utility by gameplay.
But how come these other projects don't have a game out yet?
They're still in development. Yes, they're still in development. That's the approach that they took. Sell NFTs, do the development, release the token staking, try to keep the people under wraps by giving them something to do. And I don't think that approach is right. And then 2 years down the road, you'll be able to play the game. But people are impatient in the communities. They don't want to wait a long period of time for some type of game to come out. They want to have something now if they're going to spend their money. That's why we built the game first. We took the whining and sort of pushed it to the side and waited and waited and waited, released the game. Then we put out the NFTs, then we put out the token, and then that way the people could play the game.
Since the Wax blockchain is second to Ethereum, how come the Wax value is so low?
Well, I don't know if it's in perspective. Wax shot up really huge and then came back down. As you obviously come into these months, all of crypto kind of dives down. But I think Wax is still a great blockchain to be on because the transaction fees are very inexpensive. And Ethereum, it has transactions that are very expensive. That's why with our game, we took a different approach. We're using Ethereum with Polygon as a layer 2 solution. So that way, any transactions that are happening within our game are basically free. We shoulder the cost to it. And a lot of games that are in the Ethereum side of things are starting to go that angle. But we knew that we wanted to do that from the start because who wants to spend $150 on a transaction fee for an NFT that's $30?
And that's why Matic is doing so good.
That's correct.
Got it.
In the game of blockchain gaming, play to earn, you have to grind to get those special powers, right? And that's what makes a character valuable. So what we did different at Comic-Con is we took the gameplay and we unlocked all of the power moves. So the people could see all of the different power moves that they have. So a lot of people that had Thor didn't get to see Thor do a flying strike, which is like the most powerful move in the game, and being able to have that happen here at Comic-Con has been exciting because now the kids, they don't want just 1 or 2 moves. They would have probably just walked away from the game. Now they can see, oh, he's got a lightning strike. Oh, he's got a hammer smash. Oh, he does a flying one where he flies across and does a hammer hit. So once they started seeing all the different powers that were available, like Magneto has a car crush where he takes chunks of metal and he puts it all around it and just crushes you. Then you had Nightcrawler where he drops a car on top of you. All of these super power moves were not available in the game at this point unless you grinded on the game and you unlocked them. Well, here at Comic-Con what we did is we unlocked all the power moves for every single one of the characters so everyone could see what the super moves were.
You know, what's different also, what you said, that a lot of kids play it, but I know a lot of like 30, 35, 40, 50-year-old guys and ladies playing the game too.
That's right. Well, that's a lot of the people in crypto are, you know, you don't see a lot of 10-year-old kids because you don't think that they know about crypto. So that was actually the opposite effect that I thought is that, oh my God, kids are playing it and they know about a wallet. Oh yeah, right, he knows about a wallet. No, he knows about MetaMask, he knows about this and that. And it shocked me that kids at a very young age have an understanding of blockchain and crypto. And it sort of blew me away that situation was happening at all. But the interest in parents seeing a different approach, instead of always like in the stock market, you buy a stock and hope that it goes up, a different approach in something that's fun to be able to do, and you get a reward for it. So I think that's the biggest part of it.
You're absolutely right. I met 3 kids that had Coinbase wallets, and when I mentioned about Ethereum and everything, they knew everything about it. I was in shock for them. I mean, I know all my friends, a lot of my friends don't even have crypto, and these kids are talking about crypto?
Right, exactly, and that's what it is that they even know the terminologies like play to earn. Oh, it's a play to earn game. Yep, it's a play to earn game. But a lot of adults still are kids at heart, so the adults would even see it. The thing I think that it was most appealing to with adults is all the kids, when they're playing the game, they know the up, left, right, backwards, flip, 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 with a controller. With our game, you pick the card selection, and then the game does the animation afterwards. So a lot of the adults like that. They don't want to have to sit on the, oh, I got it. Jump. All of this action, the adult doesn't have to do that. They pick the cards that they want to, and the animation plays out. So it's a lot less stressful, and you don't have to have a lot of knowledge on that. It's a very strategic game. So knowing how your character reacts with a different character, what power moves work against a different character. And then we have another special feature for the game that hasn't even come out yet, which is called fusing. So it's going to allow you to be able to use other superheroes' powers onto your character through fusion. So I could take Dr. Doom and then say, okay, I want Silver Surfer's Cosmic Blast. And if you battle enough, you get rewarded enough, you get a fusion key and fuse token and the MNFT, and you can start fusing superpowers onto your character, thus making the character more valuable, thus giving you a better reward basis.
All right, Dave, wow, ton of information. This is the kind of video that you got to watch like 2-3 times in order to get it.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea, is watch it a few times, listen to the information over again. You can go on marvelousnfts.com, get all the info that you want. You can even jump on baddays.io, come into the Telegram room. We always love to help people. Jump on the game, just try it out and see what you think of it. And any questions, we're free to answer on either Discord or on Twitter or on Telegram, any one of those.
Awesome. Well, it's been awesome talking to you, Dave, and this is David Palmer, COO of Bad Days, and it's really incredible, so great job.
Thank you, Fernando. Glad you were here.
I'm glad I was here too, Dave.